the first presentation for today is new varieties of Lisaveno Institute for worldwide testing. And this presentation will be given by me. I would like to repeat, my name is Yuri Zubarev. So, new Suboxone varieties of the Lisaveno Institute for worldwide testing. And only because I'm the first speaker, let me put you into short introduction about taxonomy of Suboxone, because Suboxone is quite complicated genera. We have actually it's, the taxonomic situation on Suboxone is under debate, but in common it looks like this. So we have about 8 Suboxone species, from 7 to 8, okay, and about from 9 to 10 Suboxone subspecies. I would say that 90% of Suboxone species are growing on the territory of China and has no any industrial purposes. So this screen you can see Jansensis, Tibetana, Goniocarpa, Neorocarpa, Ionensis. This absolutely only for China, China conditions. And Sinensis is the most popular species in the world, the most popular in China, and occupy something about 1 million+ hectares. Okay, Salicifolia you can find in India as well. But the most valuable, from my point of view, most valuable species is Rhamnoides, and it has at least 6 subspecies. And today I'm going to speak you only about Rhamnoides subspecies Mongolica. So it's only for your understanding to realize the complicated taxonomy of Suboxone. But today in my speech I will tell you about Mongolica only. Okay, just only for your consideration, only for your understanding. This is also Suboxone, okay, Neorocarpa. This is also Suboxone, it's a Tibetana. It's also Suboxone, such species like Jansensis and Goniocarpa. And that is most popular all around the world, Sinensis. And today we will discuss only about Rhamnoides, subspecies Mongolica. Okay, it's a well-known table, and here you can find all varieties bred in our institute. And I've thought about these varieties in many meetings, and today it's not my main topic and my main idea to overview all of these varieties. No, the main purpose of my short presentation is give you our prospects for future varieties. Okay, I will focus mainly on Suboxone varieties under selection, not Suboxone cultivars represented over here, but varieties under selection. And because the plenty information about our varieties, the comprehensive and precise description of all our varieties you can find by this link on my website, and feel free to take any pictures from there, a lot of pictures and any information available, okay? But it's not my main topic, okay? Today I would like to share with you our new investigations, our new results on different here. I choose on these 3. It's a large berry size, it's early ripening varieties, and it's a red colored varieties, okay? And I will tell you why. First of all, promising large berry size varieties, it's very impressive, because most of us looking on the size of the berries and understand, oh, it looks great and I would like to buy this. So in this table you can see several cultivars like Augustina, Athena, and Chuska as standard, as well as varieties under selection. Okay, and take a look at the most important line. It's a weight of 100 berries. It's a mean weight, and for instance, first variety 185 has mean weight 167 grams. And here you can see all varieties above 1 gram per 1 berries. It's absolutely impressive, and I would like to show you some pictures of our varieties. Take a look at this. I think it's absolutely amazing. Okay, it's the same variety, same variety, but with a ruler to understand the real size, and not size, but also have a big weight. It's full of juice inside of these berries. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely. It's another large berry variety. It's Augustina. I would like to tell you only 2 words about these varieties and why it is. Because it's a good mother form for varieties, for large berry varieties. It's very, very interesting. We use it in hybridization. Okay, it's Afina, well-known new variety, and that is also amazing variety and the selection with great weight of the berries. And take a look, most of you have already saw this picture. Yes, it's also variety and the selection with huge berries. So I would say that we have a great opportunity to provide in nearest future the cultivars with large berry size and interesting in the shape. And just for reference, it's standard variety Chuska. You should know this variety. It's an old one, has been selected in 1979. Okay, the next group of varieties are represented by red color. Why? It's interesting for us because, as you know, in Russia, the main value of Sibaxone is estimated in carotenoid content. And here, the range from the carotenoid content you hear here, and the highest content is about 40 milligrams per 100 grams. Unfortunately, most of red colored varieties are not so big, and here you can see only Ogniva variety has more or less good weight, and this one 258, and in the pictures I would like to show you Ogniva and 258, very interesting, and looks very good and promising. And it's a most this variety has greatest content of carotenoid inside, something about 40 milligrams per 100 grams. And the third group of our varieties is early ripening variety. Why we are looking at this group? Because we just think it's only ideal that those varieties cannot be suffering by Sibaxone fly because of early ripening. Yes, we should estimate this, and before larva has occurred in the berries, this variety can be already harvested. So, okay, take a look, and the coloring on middle of July in condition of Russia, in condition of Siberia. In previous year, we have four varieties almost ripening. 2 of them completely ripening, and 2 of them almost ripening. It's very optimistic results, and I would say that it's maybe it could be a decision for protect Sibaxone from Sibaxone fly. These early ripening varieties also not so big in weight, but nevertheless, for instance, 198 has more than 100 grams. And Augustina variety, it's the earliest ripening variety in our collection. At this date, has only few coloration. So take a look, just a look on the pictures of our promising early ripening Sibaxone varieties. This one, okay, and previous one, this one and this one are two varieties with absolutely amazing taste. Very tasty and has a lot of sugar inside and low acidity. So it's good not only for processing, but also for eating in fresh. And colleagues, because I'm short in time, I would like to finish my brief presentation, just introduction to our collection, and invite you to comprehensive discussion about our varieties, about anything you would like to ask you about Suboxone varieties. Thank you for your attention, and I'm back to your screen. How I can do this? Okay, let me. Okay. Michael, thank you for how I can do this. Okay, I see all of you, but in small screen. I will try to spread it out. Okay, colleagues, and how active speaker, show active speaker. Okay, colleagues, do you see me or my presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Thomas. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, at the moment I am on screen. Okay. So, colleagues, thank you for your attention, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Yuri, one question from my side, if possible.
Yes, of course.
You mentioned that the early ripening varieties could be a possible way to prevent Suboxone fly damage.
Yes.
Can you give some more information about this?
Yes, colleagues. The point is, Suboxone fly put the eggs into the berries in condition of Altai territory in the beginning of July. If our varieties already ripening in this period, we can prevent these varieties from this problem. Okay, or even we have small eggs inside of berries, it's not a big deal. Okay, the big problem if we have larvae who eat all berries inside. If we have only eggs, it's not a big deal. So to harvesting early ripening variety, we can harvest them maybe without eggs, maybe with eggs, but without larvae. It's for our region, it's a great opportunity. I'm not sure about Europe. I'm not sure about another region, but for us, it's a really big opportunity.
Okay, here's one question from Michael Latke. I read, Yuri, yes?
Yes,
You
of course.
asked, is there any breeding goal focusing on selecting varieties which can stay on the branches in ripe state for a long time and is still suitable for harvesting and processing?
Okay, thank you, Michael. It's a good question, but I would say that at the moment we are not interested in this direction, because I would say that after first frost that occurs in our region in the beginning of September, all berries are destroyed after deforestation. Okay, and there is no reason to select any late ripening varieties. Okay, we are focusing on early ripening or on the middle ripening varieties, but with a long period of productive, of long period of stable conditions of berries. Understood? So, but late ripening varieties are not under our interest at the moment.
Okay, are there another questions? Yuri, seems to be not. Nobody wrote something.
Okay.
I have one more question.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, my name is Simone. I have a question for flowering.
Yeah.
Isn't early ripening a problem because you have earlier flowering in frost?
Okay, okay, Simon, thank you for your question. I understood it, but I would like to inform you that early ripening varieties and late ripening varieties flowering at the same date in our region. So it's not a big problem for us. It's even not a problem. So they are flowering in the beginning of May in our condition. Of course, it depends on weather condition from year to year, but in common in the beginning of May. So just imagine May and June, maybe week in July. So approximately 2 months and 2.5 months from the flowering to the reaping period. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Question from me. Can you hear me, Professor Yuri?
Professor
Hello.
Singh, it's you.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you made selection for high vitamin C content since juice is a major market product?
Okay, Dr. Singh. Thank you for your question. Actually, yes, vitamin C content and C buckthorn is a dramatically important substance. But I would say that Russian cultivars, compared to Chinese, compared to German one, are not so high vitamin, has not so high vitamin C content. And actually, we do not focus on this. As you know, vitamin C, as usual, highly correlated with acidity. And if you have high vitamin C, you have high acidity. As a result, the taste of berries are not so good. We are focusing in our selection program for finding for selected for breeding sweet varieties. Okay, sweet varieties mainly not with high sugar content. Sweet varieties mostly with low level of acidity. That is why at this stage of our selection process, we are looking mostly for low acidity.
Okay.
Yes, Yuri, one question from David has been, how do you define early harvesting? What is the earliest date you harvest in Siberia?
Okay, it's usually right. I would say that 2 days ago we have started harvesting period in here in Siberia. It's a common date. 2 days ago, maybe a week ago. Okay, it means not earlier than the 3rd decade of August. But early ripening varieties can be harvested in the first part of the July, so maybe 1 month earlier.
Okay,
One question
Yuri,
from me.
Professor Singh.
Yes.
You know, there's a climate change and some regions are experiencing very heavy snowfall. For example, in Himalayas, it had very high snowfall untimely in September, and we had a moderate of Russian varieties in farmers' field. Although the plants were very young, just 2-year-old, but initially they survived for 2 years. They were doing very well, but third year, say in September 2018, untimely heavy snowfall in September month, killing most of the plantation. So I want to know whether you have some varieties for excessive, untimely heavy snowfall. They are adapted to.
Okay, Rendra. Very interesting question, and you are absolutely right that Seabuckthorn is highly suffering from big snow level. Not only in your region, in our region, if you like, I will show you pictures and all plantation damaged by snow. And at the moment, I have no idea what to answer to you. Maybe yes, maybe some cultivars, maybe some varieties with specific branches, okay, which can survive under the heavy press of snow. I think they exist, but we have no target selection on this issue, and at the moment I have no any information about such kind of variety. But I'm sure that such variety can be exist.